Alright. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Homely665. I'm here with part 2 of my April mail call. Didn't realize it was going to take me so long to describe these things. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster with this video. Alright, next up, I've got a package from Biggs NZ. I love how he has the little New Zealand flag and a cat there on the box. I love when people decorate those boxes, sending them out to people. Makes them look pretty sweet. I've got a couple of strife parts kits. I'm going to break down and work on a strife or two. The pink set is actually for a friend or a compatriot. Going to get that out to them, trying to put together some stuff for them to put together a pretty cool looking build, and trying to get everything together for that. But these are very good, very quality parts. And they're finished and they're ready to pretty well drop in. You can see there that translucent on the pink. Pretty good cast quality. And it's very good. I mean, it's a high quality part, and it is resin cast, so that's going to be good and strong. The kit that I got for myself is just straight black. And I'm going to paint an orange strife blue, for those of y'all that are wondering on that. But, you know, good, solid resin cast parts. These are the first resin cast parts that I've ever purchased, so I cannot speak to their quality compared to the quality of others. I just know that these look good. I don't notice any bubbles in any of the casts, so they hit me as being pretty high quality. While we're talking about some other foreign parts, I'll have a link to Biggs down in the description, like I do with all the stuff, all my parts and things. Next up, from across the pond from UK, Design Forge. He makes some 3D parts, and I was looking for something. I'm trying to spice up an Artemis a little bit, try to do something a little bit different with it, and he makes Picatinny rails for the Artemis, and I picked up 2 of them. I'm going to put one on my Artemis now and see if I can get it rigged up like I want. And then this one is going to be saved for when the Hades comes out and I can do something stupid and drop a wad of money on a Hades. I know that I shouldn't. I know that it's going to be expensive when it comes out. And I know the price on the Artemis is going to go down. But I've got an Artemis. I'll probably pick up other Artemises. I wanted to get that and work on my Artemis and then have one for when the Hades comes out. Next, got a little package from Hobby King. Got me some little safety, don't burn your house down bags for lipos. I've got myself a AccuCell charger. I believe it was Foam Blast recommended the AccuCell S60. I picked that up, and then I've got me some little Turnigy 2S lipos here. What I am currently trying to work on, I've got a Rapid Red build that I'm putting together. The graphene Turnigy 1.0. It's a nice, compact little battery. Should fit in the Rapid Red for me quite well. I'm trying to do some rewires. I've not fooled with flywheel blasters before, so it's a bit of a learning curve for me. I'm looking forward to getting into that and making me some decent builds. I'm going to work on a Rapid Red a little bit before I get started on a Strife build. And I may do a couple other things. But Homely is getting into the world of flywheels. Next up, I want to do a tribute a little bit and sort of a plug for a man that many of y'all know. It's our friend Rob from Thunderdome. Rob is getting out and moving on from the Thunderdome business, and he's got some really good items up on his Etsy page right now. He's cranked out some really creative looking stuff. If you've not bought the Thunderdome DVD 2-pack, get over there and buy that sucker now. He's got some that he has painted on the covers of. Got some really artistic looking stuff there. And then he has some packs done up with some of his Nerf vests that he's used in some of his loadouts. But something that I picked up, he had a thing on Facebook. The next person that ordered the Thunderdome DVD, which I already had a copy, but I'd been meaning to pick up another 2-disc set to share with some friends. They said the next person to buy it gets such and such. And I went over there and I dropped the money and bought the DVD. And while I was sitting there looking at his Etsy shop, there was something that had been there for a while, and I'd looked at it and I'd thought about it, and I thought, no, I don't really need that, but man, it looks cool, but I don't really need it. Well, I bought the Bunsaw. It's the Nerf Crosscut crammed into a bunny. It's Rob doing what Rob does. It's putting stuff inside of things. And so I bought the Bunsaw. And this is, I bought it just as a goof-off blaster. Might use it in a pistol round, might use it in a Terribles round, might carry it as a sidearm just sort of for the heck of it. But the Bunsaw was just too awesome to not pass up. His Robomination, or Robomination, I guess. The look of a bunny that has had terrible things crammed into it. Really cool little blaster that he has put together there. And while he was at it, he dropped me a Sega Game Gear copy of The Lion King that he signed and dated, which was really cool of him. I might have a Game Gear laying around. I think I have access to one anyway. I really appreciate Rob doing that. And after I bought that, he had some other stuff up, and I thought, man, this stuff looks just too awesome. One of them, he advertised on Facebook his little Pelican that he made a mag carrier out of. This thing will hold 15s and 12s and 18s pretty well. He even put a little drop leg set up on it for me. I dropped the extra $5 to get that. It's a really cool little mag carrier, and when I got it, this was also in there. He dropped me a Pac-Man Atari cartridge in there. Thunderdome, signed Rob, and it has the date of 4/19/2018 when I placed the order on there, and I really appreciate that. But there was something in what I've decided to name Petey the Pelican. If you guys have a better name for the Pelican, let me know. I went with Petey. But there was something in Petey. There was a little bag inside of Petey. And I opened it up. I really appreciate this, Rob. This is top notch, brother. I really appreciate this. When I get battle gear together, when I get a loadout rigged up, I'm going to wear this sucker with pride. I never got to attend Thunderdome, never been to Thunderdome. I've watched a lot of the videos, I've watched the documentary. I really appreciate Rob and what he has done for the Nerf community. And he has really kind of got out there and he's helped people, and he's done a lot for suicide awareness, and Rob's a really great guy. If you got the money, go over there and support Rob, guys. And then the last thing that I got from Rob, I got the Thunder Mama, which was Rob's mom, made a holster out of a bunny. And it's a little sad that the bun saw won't fit in the bunny holster. How cool would that be, a bunny inside of a bunny with a blaster? But perfectly hold a Sweet Revenge or Hammer Shot, whatever. And that's you've got a belt, and then you've got the leg lash there. Rob is an excellent, don't want to say seamstress, I guess seamster or tailor. The work his mother has done on this is just impeccable. Rob does great work, did really good work with the Pelican. I mean, he talks about the rough edges and everything, but everything is in there, it's secure, it's there good. This is beautiful. Rob, thank your mom for really awesome work on that bunny holster. Alright, and this is going to be my last package that I'm going to talk about this afternoon. This package has a bit of a story. I had been looking for a good deal on a Zeus, a rival Zeus, because I thought, hey, when I get into modding flywheels, when I get a little bit better at it, I'm going to make me a Hurricane. I want to have me a Hurricane. Well, I got a good deal on a Zeus on eBay. Got it in a lot with some other things. And so I put an order in to my man Out of Darts. Guys, Out of Darts is one of the best places to go to for anything and everything Nerf. Out of Darts, Foam Blast, top notch. I cannot recommend them highly enough. Really good stuff. But I decided, hey, I'm going to put together me a Hurricane kit. I got me a 2.2 3S LiPo from him. And I got the Hurricane tubes. See here, came pre-assembled. I'm going to have to get things together and get that going. Got the little blower fan there. Got me a dump pouch so I could put my rival rounds and my headshot ammo in there. He even sends a little piece of spare tubing. There's the flat top rail. Take the top rail off. And he, going to apologize about that. Got cut off there a little bit. Had unexpected company come by. But as I was saying, Out of Darts, for your safety, when you buy the Hurricane kit, he gives you a voltmeter, because it's really important when you're using LiPos that you have some kind of way, whether it's just an alarm or an actual readout voltmeter. And I'd even bought actually a few of the alarm type and a few of the the regular readout voltmeters from him, but he threw one in with the Hurricane kit. And then there it is in that bag with the switches and the connectors and the stuff to do that with. But this purchase has a little bit of a story behind it. I've ordered from Out of Darts a handful of times over the last year, and in the last 6 months I've probably ordered from him about 6 times, various odds and ends and some parts and things. And with this order, it got sent to a gentleman in Colorado by mistake, and I got his order of 4 inches of oddball K26 and 2 Neo Rhinos. When I opened up the box and I saw this isn't anything that I ordered, I thought, that's kind of odd. I've never had a problem from Out of Darts. So I contacted him, and there'd just been a mix-up in the labels. My label got put on the package going to Colorado that should have been going to Colorado, and the package that was supposed to come to me got the label going to Colorado. Easy fix. It was maybe 2 days extra time getting my stuff. Out of Darts emailed me the label. I attached it on the box to go to the gentleman in Colorado. He got a label from Out of Darts and attached it to my box and sent it to me. And normally most of my boxes from Out of Darts are about 3 days. 2 or 3 days, depending on what time of day I order. If I order in the morning, I can usually get it in 2 days, and that's from Washington to Tennessee. Excellent speed, excellent order speed. But, you know, as I said, that added a couple of days to it, and Out of Darts was really apologetic, and he asked me my shirt size, and I told him, and he sent me one of his shirts. I actually ordered a size smaller than what I normally wear, because what he had didn't go all the way up to my size. But this actually fits me quite well. So I'd say they're cut a little bit big, and it stretches pretty well. I'm not familiar with the brand that it is, the Next Level, but I got a free shirt out of it, and I mean, it was an honest mistake. I wasn't mad about it. I just emailed him to let him know that, hey, I didn't get what I was expecting, and he said okay, and he got a hold of the guy in Colorado, and we got it straightened up pretty quick. It would have been a lot faster had it not been right on a weekend. But Out of Darts is top notch, guys. You know, order from him, order from Foam Blast. Containment Crew is a good place to order from. But Out of Darts and Foam Blast are members of this community. They mod, they go to wars, they participate in End War. They sponsor a lot of people. Out of Darts sponsors the Can It Take a K26 with Captain Xavier. Foam Blast is a sponsor of End War. I've seen both of them support other channels monetarily and with supplies. They're great people. And I'm not knocking anybody else that sells items in the Nerf community or the foam blasting community. But with people like that, when they support other modders, when they support other people that put on wars and things like that, you really got to give them credit where credit is due. So get out there and support those people that support the community. because that's something that's great about the Nerf community, and it's one of the reasons that I really enjoy this hobby. So this is Homely 665, wrapping up part 2 of my April mail call, and I hope to see you guys in another video here pretty soon. Hope to have some interesting stuff. So in foam flinging regards, peace out.